Larry's all stupid at this point because he's been smoking all day, right? And he got into his mom's stash, so he's also coked up, right? And he's just crazy, right? We're out, and he promised his wife he'd take the kid to the park.
Yep.
Okay. And so he promises he's going to take. So we're at the park. He's blasted, right? And this is I was living in Blue Springs at the time. You know, it's all country and shit. Well, it used to be. It's not anymore. But they had this giant salt lick in the out in the back of this park where we were at, and his kids over there licking the salt lick.
The salt lick,
yeah,
which is probably not meant for humans.
The deer have been doing the same thing.
Sure,
right?
sure.
And so there he is, just running over there. Yo, man, get off that goddamn salt lick. I'm going to shake you like a colicky baby. Get the fuck over. He's just going off, right? And next thing you know, the cop showed up. And at this point, he had run ahead enough to where I didn't know him.
Wow.
So I left.
You didn't know him.
No.
Gotcha. That was well done.
He ended up getting in a fight with one of the cops.
The words of the day were colicky baby, shake, and salt lick.
Salt lick.
Well done.
It's a true story.
It was good. Yeah. It's true. Yeah, of course. True story. Always.
True story. No, it happened.
Yeah.
There were ninjas.
We're there.
Oh, you couldn't see them, but I know they were there.
That's true. A good ninja you will not be able to see. Yeah, it was like the way the ninjas were represented in Ninja Assassin is the two guys who made who made The Matrix.
Wachowskis. Were they dudes then?
They were men then, I think. Or one was in transition. I don't fucking know.
They're not dudes anymore. That's crazy, by the way.
Yeah, they're both.
Brothers, right?
They were brothers. Now they're
both decided to be sisters.
Yep.
It's crazy. That's
kind of a rare case.
That's kind of a rare case. And you know what? You can't really give them any shit. You know, a lot of people give someone shit, but it's like twin. One person said, I want to be a woman. Your brother said, I want to be a woman too. I said, let's do it together.
Yeah.
Fucking cool.
Yeah.
That could be like a Sesame Street thing.
What's that?
Like a Sesame Street, lesson in working together and
helping. So in other words, if your friends get a sex change, you should too.
No, but it'd be okay if you did.
SEXCHANGE.
SEX. I got yours. You got mine. Because they donate.
I mean, I suppose it would be easier, like if you had a sister and I was the brother, and you both wanted the sex change, and you just kind of lop yours off and then hand it over, and they kind of scoop that in.
Fairly genetically okay, I think. I mean, with all of my science knowledge.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Which is vast.
That's just how it works, right? I mean, they basically lop off and then, like, I don't know, kind of suture and maybe a little duct tape.
Duct tape.
Love
Bondo.
duct tape.
Some Bondo.
Some Bondo.
Yeah, you want to watch out how much hardener you put in that.
The Bondo comes later. That comes later, yeah.
And watch the hardener. It's got to be just enough. Because too much, you wind up in the hospital after 4 hours.
Right. Yeah. That's crazy because I remember what both of them looked like when they were men. And you see them when they're women, too. And, like, I have to admit, one of them, I forget which one of the siblings.
The Wachowski one.
Well, thank you for that. One of them, like, it looks completely different. It's crazy. Like, what? It can't even. I would not say either of them are beautiful women, but I would definitely say one of them changed a lot more than the other one. The other one looks like slapped a little makeup on, changed up the hair a little bit, looks exactly the same. The other one, though, I forget, it's the skinnier one. Because there's one that has, like, kind of a bigger, it was the bald head of the two, and then there was, like, the skinnier one that kind of had, like, the kind of punk rock hair and shit.
Sorry.
Yeah, it's okay. That's all right. Don't worry about it. Everyone likes this. This is ASMR. That's ASMR. Yeah.
Yes. I've never watched one of those. I've watched a couple. It's always like just a picture of a chick's mouth, usually.
That shit is taking over fucking Twitch.
Oh, I know. No,
taking over Twitch.
I know, and there are chicks who are. I'll bet you there's chicks doing that who make more money than cam whores.
What does it stand for? I can say that because
that's what they call them.
What does ASMR stand for? Audio, sensory, something.
I could look
reaction?
it up, but I'm not going to.
Yeah.
Do you have a virtual keyboard in front of you?
I don't.
Why didn't you bring it up this time? It's a fucking walking disappointment, right?
I'm on vacation. What can I say? Did you have a good holidays?
I had a great holiday.
Yeah.
It was actually relaxing. I'd hoped to. I'm almost done with the book cover, and I hope to have the book cover done because then I was just going to do a send off and a proof just to get an idea how this thing's going to look, how it's going to feel. But I didn't. I said, fuck it. I'm enjoying the weekend. I'm just going to relax. And I did that. I had 2 Christmases.
2 Christmases?
Yes.
That's fun.
Well, actually, technically 3.
You had 3 Christmases?
3. Well, Brenda and I had ours.
Ooh.
And then we went to her family down at the Lake Crystal Community Center.
Oh,
they got a pool.
Man, that's got to be some crazy shit happening there. Strippers, coke.
Off the hook.
Off the hook.
Off the fucking hook, yeah. It's crazy. And then we went to Kayla's.
Oh, nice. There's 3.
Wobbling.
There's 3.
Hey, that'd be a good T-shirt.
Stop wobbling.
Stop. But you'd have to do it in big fat letters. Stop wobbling.
This is why you should never get a T-shirt press.
Yeah, because then people look at that, but you affect people because they think about that stuff. They're like,
most people don't though. I would venture to say they're not like you where they look at your shirt and go, what?
No. That's okay. But it's the ones that do that count.
Gotcha.
Even if it's one person looks at it's like I'm gonna get a fucking Newt Gingrich shirt made
that says
who rattled the fish, tell the truth.
Okay.
Remember that from Bad Lip Reading?
From Bad Lip Reading. No, yeah. I don't remember any of the lines from Bad Lip Reading.
You
remember
in my fucking head.
All of them.
I don't try.
It's complete, just jarbled shit. And you remember the line word for word. I don't get it.
I don't get it either. I don't know where it comes from.
Yeah,
I forgot to put my foot thing out.
That's all right. You'll live.
I just want a little humidor.
I'm lucky I only had 2 Christmases this year. One was on my mom's side where we went to my grandma's, like, what do you call it? Joint home, assisted living,
medicinary place.
Medicinary meaning
like they sell dope.
No, they don't sell dope.
Oh,
but she's there. She has like a little apartment, and they have this little gathering area you can rent out.
Soviet block.
Yes, Soviet block.
Just concrete walls and floor.
Yeah. Yes, it was utter pillows. Fucking madness.
How many people?
I don't know. It was loud. It was crazy. I don't normally meet with this.
When you have concrete walls and ceilings. Yeah, it's loud.
No, it was not concrete walls and ceilings. This is not the fucking Soviet gulag, John.
Block. I ask questions.
You do.
Am I pretty? Do I look good?
No and no. But I can see you. You're square with the camera, sort of.
Go. Hi.
And yeah, it was madness. It was absolute madness. I don't normally meet with this side of the family.
What did you get for Christmas?
During that, I got a thing of popcorn.
Because you put that on your list, didn't you?
Well, look at me. Of course, it's on my list every week. And then some cold hard cash.
Cold hard cash.
That was cold hard. It was definitely from the streets, the mean streets. Yeah, but it was madness. It was tiring. And then
money still had a little stripper sweat on it.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, from this side of the family, let me tell you, they party.
Yeah, hope it's sweat.
Yeah, right. Yeah, absolutely.
Well, she had a lot of tips that night. She was putting stuff in her butt crack, but she showered that morning.
She showered. You could tell, and it was a good soap too. Old Spice. It was some Old Spice.
We still got some of that herbal essence in back. Got a few cases of that left over from the 70s. It's kind of thick.
It's funny because I don't remember corn ever being a part of that. You know what I mean? Like, and then got some bits of corn.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not good.
Well, it was like lots of herbs, and corn is herby,
true.
I guess.
Yeah, that's true.
Corn herbs.
Luckily, I just, then it was just hanging with the parents. That was low key and
what'd you get for your mom and your dad?
Let's see. I got them each a gag gift, and then I got them some real stuff. So gag gifts were the fun ones. I got my dad a shirt that is literally all one big Chihuahua head. Have you seen those in the mall? You
told me about that.
Yeah, it was just it was awful. He's gonna wear it. He wants to wear it. Like
what'd you get your mom?
Oh, hers was a dartboard. It's a magnetic dartboard filled with. She doesn't like certain people in the NFL. So it's the head coach of the New Orleans Saints, Cam Newton.
Did you get a custom one for her?
No, I put it all together.
Oh, look at you.
It wasn't good. Hi, Hillary Clinton Ram Day again. This is from Scott Johnson.
Hello, Scott Johnson.
Don't you have any other clothes? Have to go. Just wanted to ridicule the guy with the Antichrist hat.
It is kind of an Antichrist hat.
It's definitely not an Antichrist hat. It's Meshuggah. They're a band from Sweden.
I know Meshuggah is.
And I got Rams gear for Christmas, so fuck off, okay? This says Los Angeles Rams on it. Deal with it.
That was the clothing you got.
I got a lot of Rams shit. It was great.
Pretty cool.
Yeah, I love Rams.
I didn't get any Rams stuff.
Well, you didn't ask for any Rams. You got a cool fucking hat, though.
I did get a cool toque.
What do you call it? A toque?
It's toque, yeah.
Yeah, I've heard this before. I just never
Canadian.
knew it.
It's from Canada.
Is this what like the ironic kids wear when they don't want to wash their hair?
No,
So
they just
oops.
all.
So they let the little
maybe.
little hat hang down with all the.
I just
hippie
wear it
hair.
because I got a big fucking head.
Yeah.
And I got that 100 survival tips book.
That's what you. And did you ask for anything? Because it's kind of. I mean, you've been with Brenda for a long time.
Brenda's like, "What do you want? What do you want?" And I said, baby, I really don't need anything. I know most people who know me say, "You said that you don't want gifts." No, I love gifts, but I mean, when it's one thing if you give me a gift,
Yeah.
it's another thing if Brenda does because, well, that comes out of us,
Yeah, that's like your pooled money. Yeah.
And quite honestly, it's always fucking Christmas for me.
Yeah.
You got to admit, I'm always buying something.
Me too. I buy whatever I can feel like buying.
Yeah.
But it's always nice to give gifts. I have more fun giving than I do getting. It has nothing to do with me. I'm a good person or anything. It's just, what are you really going to get me?
I have a touching story.
Ooh.
I have a touching story. It's a good touching story, too.
Hold on. Just Scott Johnson says, still gay, looks like a Antichrist symbol, sinner.
A sinner.
It looks like a Antichrist. Okay.
The Lord knows who you are.
So what was this? You had a good story to tell.
Sinner.
It's going to get us out of this sinner talk.
Sinner. Reverend Dale Armani. No, sorry. My nephew, by marriage. I don't know how to really call.
It would be nephew by marriage, sure. It sounds funny.
But would I just call him my nephew? That would just be better.
Yeah.
All right, my nephew. Yes. Adam. He works up in one of the Dakotas, wherever all the oil is. And one of his guys is from Puerto Rico.
Puerto Rico?
Yes, he is a Puerto Rican. He's got a wife and 3 kids. Well, he's got a whole family down there, but he's got a wife and 3 kids. And
oh shit, yeah.
Their house got scraped off the map during the hurricane, and so his wife and kids have been living with the grandmother. I don't know if that's her mother or his mother, but they've been living with them. So he related the story to Brenda, and Brenda and I got talking. It's like, it was Brenda's idea. She decided, let's talk to the family and take up a collection. And so we ended up collecting like about $300.
Oh, nice.
Guys, yeah.
That's pretty cool.
So we sent him home, and we didn't give it to him like in front of everybody because we didn't want to because that'd be weird. He'd get put on the spot, and then
yeah.
But it was just like we gave it to Adam and said, "Hey, man, this is for your bud."
That's pretty cool.
And
he was here, you said?
He was, in Crystal.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
He works with Adam, and he sees his family like 3 times a year.
Jeez, he came here specifically for work?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
shit. Okay.
Yeah. So, but that was a cool story, and that's not a hey, look at me, look what I did. That's just a cool story that
hey, look what you did.
That the family, everybody threw money in and stuff. I mean, I put in $20.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, big winner. But everyone put in just a little bit, and it was just really cool. And I don't want to say I was surprised that her family did that because her family are all good people.
Yeah.
Right, but they're generally pretty quasi-frugal.
Sure.
So
maybe not for good causes, apparently.
But that was just really refreshing because I didn't really have a judgment or anything like, oh, they're cheap. They would never do that. But it was very pleasant to see it happen.
Gotcha.
Does that make sense?
That is cool. Yeah.
I've really been kind of reveling in the human spirit lately.
Oh?
Serious. I sent you that one video of the girl telling her grandmother she was pregnant.
Oh, God, yeah.
And I know those things I know those little reveals can kind of, well, just tell them. But
that's me. I'm just like, just tell the fucking bitch you're knocked up.
I know.
Fuck you got to go through this stupid ass shit for.
Okay,
yeah.
Now.
Especially when she's obviously not the sharpest pencil in the box.
She is not, but still, Grandma was so fucking excited once she actually figured out the puzzle.
Mm-hmm.
And she was like, I'm sorry, man, those things, it's just the human element, just to see the joy we're capable of, right?
Well, that reaction would have been the same if she said, oh, by the way, Grandma, and all of a sudden...
Actually, from a scientific aspect, you are incorrect.
Oh, really?
Because that lead up, you're getting the, not endorphins, but endorphins. Kind of that little endorphins released.
So like self-discovery?
As you're getting closer and closer, and then once you kind of start to, what? Oh, and then once it hits, it's like a double whammy.
Gotcha.
It's like when she touches your taint a little bit when she's blowing you.
Wow, you would take a nice wholesome moment and turn it into something like that.
I know, I'm terrible.
He's leaving now. Have a great New Year, John and Sinner. The Lord is going to come and fuck you right up the ass for wearing that satanic hat.
That's hopefully not going to happen.
Wow, you, sir, have a happy Kwanzaa and an even better Festivus.
But if it does happen, I'm hoping it happens on Wednesday night between like 7 and 9.
I'm here.
I know.
Oh.
Filming.
Wow.
Posterity. Get it? See what I did there?
I see what you did
Posterior,
there.
posterity.
I got it for posterior's sake. Yeah. Well, that's cool. No, it was.
Yeah, no.
I'm fucking around. Of course, it's a good touching moment. I just
I
like
just
the way you spun it to me. You're like, look at this idiot. Like, what? Like, she's not exactly very sharp, but I've seen these before. I've seen these before numerous times.
Yeah, we've seen lots of them. But I love an organic, emotional reaction from people of joy. Just that spontaneous fuck. It's like there was another one I saw, and I'm kind of a little bitch for soldier homecomings, as long as it's not the stuff that's in front of like
the
massive
mirror
crowds. The mirror
I was just about to bring that up. Yeah.
Was that cool or what?
Yeah. So she's standing behind her mom. She's the one who came home, whatever, and her mom's, has no idea she's there. Well, they wrapped up a mirror.
They're huge.
And she opened the mirror up, and behind her she sees her daughter, and it gives like that look of confusion at first, like, what the? Oh my God! And then
yeah. That shit warms me up, man.
Yeah.
It's just knowing that we're capable of more than just killing, and fucking taking everybody else's money and shit.
That's funny. We're more than capable of killing, yet it's a soldier coming home.
I
find that a little ironic.
No, I know, right?
Because they would never have that moment, or have to have that moment.
But just no. But what, I don't mean those exact moments.
I know what you mean.
Just be able to imagine what we would be capable of. And no, I'm not waxing fucking New Age here, but if everybody could just do things with a more positive slant,
that would be nice.
Okay, we're not going to kill people. We're not getting along. I tell you what. You guys go to your country. Just go back to your country, and we're going to go back to ours, right? Let's get together in 10, 15 years. Let's try and talk then. You guys just don't be dicks. Okay, we won't be dicks. You don't be dicks. Try it.
Which country are you talking about?
Whatever countries are fucking just button heads over a fucking line in the sand or a god in the sky or virgins waiting for you, whatever it is. Whatever. Just, we don't got to do this shit.
I agree. Unfortunately, it's like when you start bringing that up and start talking to people, it's like you're talking to a fucking wall. A very angry, violent wall that they don't want to listen. And they meaning not people from the Middle East, just people here in general.
Oh, the armchair generals.
They don't want to fucking listen to it at all. It's like there's a lot of people around here who want to bring doom because
they want to.
A lot of religions kind of go down that path.
Well, they want to bring doom. It's
just come on. Pull your fucking head out of your ass and realize that how about a little hope and some niceness and some kindness and like less fucking doom.
It's like the Satanists, right? I like these the Satanists. There are these kids who grab the Ouija boards or they do their little fucking seances and shit, hoping to raise a demon or raise something. I always get a kick out of that because whether you believe in that shit or not, right? Hypothetically, we've seen the horror movies, What if these snot-nosed little shits go into the fucking Bloody Mary, or Sandman, whatever it is, and now that fucker shows up? Now, how cool is that now, Dick?
Yeah.
That is your name, right, Dick?
Mm-hmm. Well, it doesn't really matter what your name is now.
No, but I mean, it's like, okay, here you go. Just Satan, hey, here, but he's consuming your fucking soul now.
I always laugh at the Satanists of the world because it's... Just the whole thought behind it is like you're a petulant child because not only do you believe in this whole Christianity thing, but you choose to be on the wrong side of it on purpose. You know what I mean? Like just to be a dick. Because there's nothing you're going to get out of this. It's just...
Yeah. I mean, aside from what, a little Schadenfreude.
Well, I'm sorry, but if you believe in Satan and all that shit, you're not going to a good place. He's not paving a fucking road for you.
I'm just curious what they think's going to happen. No. So okay, here he comes. Here comes the devil. He's coming back.
Not a rational mind there. I'm sorry.
But I just want to know what they think is going to. He's going to bask in his glory. No, you're going to He's gonna walk all over you.
And you know what? Equally as fucked is the other alternative. You think you're going to go to this place of eternity to praise this God for all eternity.
Well, no, you just think you're going to go to this fucking cool place. Like what dreams may come shit, right? Little Robin Williams, Cuba Gooding. And then...
You know, if I'm the guy spreading this word around, if let's say I'm the God, wouldn't you just tell them what you're going to get? So, instead of making it so fucking cryptic, you know?
So when you die...
Okay, so when you die... You're going to come to heaven. It's a really cool place I made for you. We got a bunch of lapis benches, diamond streets, gold everywhere and shit. It's really cool, fucking birds. And then you're going to just exalt me.
For how long?
Oh, forever.
What? We don't do anything else except, praise you?
Well, you sing. Sometimes you sing.
Oh.
Yeah. It's really cool. You guys are going to like it. It's going to have barbecue and stuff.
What if we don't like it?
Oh, no, we can change you when you get there.
Oh, so no matter what, we like it?
To. Yeah, it's Stepford heaven. Think of it as Stepford heaven.
It sounds a lot like you're brainwashing us into being happy all the time.
No, yeah.
That's pretty much what it is?
Yeah,
okay.
I mean, if I'm being honest here, I'm not going to lie to you, right?
But at least we'll have a good time, right?
Have a great time. I mean, it's better than, burning in hell. They got a new torment they just came out with. It was, you wouldn't get the bullet, you're not here yet. No, they got this new torment they do where they have these Vikings who are attacking you with axes. But your body heals almost instantaneously. So you got these 18 guys just going at you with hatchets. So while you're getting shredded by them, you're healing so that they can just keep going and going. It's like an energizer hacking. I guess it's really cool. I haven't seen it yet. I mean,
you think it's pretty cool?
We don't do that up here.
Yeah.
I just sit around, let people tell me how cool I am all day.
Wow, and it doesn't seem like it's getting to your head at all.
No, God, no. I mean, me no. How would I say that? I don't know how to say that, but yeah, it's pretty cool.
One quick question before I go back. What happened with JFK?
Well, that's a long story because there was a lot that happened. There was a guy in the bush on the berm. There was a guy who was in the rain gutter. There was a guy on the other side of the fence. There was a guy up on the grassy knoll, and then
a whole bunch.
Oswald. Yeah. Oh yeah. It was kind of like the 10 Psychos, 12 Psychos.
Okay, gotcha. That movie, yeah, sure.
Assassin movie, yeah.
And one other question, because I'm starting to get tugged back to earth here. How many licks does it take to get the center of a Tootsie Pop? How many?
72.
Wow, that's a quick answer.
What happened? Was I channeling again?
Yeah, you were possessed by some asshole who wants to be praised all the time.
How cool am I? So cool.
Yeah. Oh Lord!
Now you know what? If he had fun with it, if he's just
honestly,
sitting there,
yeah. If it's like Euphoria constantly, how could you be? That'd be fine. I'd be okay with that.
Yeah, but no, I'd want him to interact. Now, if he was mixing it up, so it was always like a revival, no talking, just fucking music, just where he's fucking.
I imagine if the heaven thing is real, you have to be you have to do something. You have to be put to work. You know what I mean?
No, I would just want to do this kind of work.
What's
creative stuff?
Oh,
just
okay.
Do creative stuff. No, I'd hope that
if you were doomed to make contemporary Christian music the rest of your life, that'd be fucking awful.
Well, it would, but it's not just what if you get up there, all bets are off. So it's it's not just this Christian, but it's always just uplifting. So it could be cool, like some Black Eyed Peas, I got a feeling.
Well, no, that's not what it's going to be though. It's going to have to be our God is an awesome God.
Well, yeah, you change the words.
You couldn't do that though.
They'd be all the cool songs.
You're one word away from going to hell.
No, we talked about this. Remember, I channel him.
Yeah. Oh, he speaks through you. You should be a pope.
I could be a pope dude.
A pope dude?
Yeah, he's a dude who's a pope.
Oh.
It happens.
Fire up the smoke, although this smoke wouldn't be white, would it?
No, but I mean, it'd be I got a feeling God's gonna be a good God.
Wow.
God's gonna be a good God.
Oh my God.
God's gonna be a good God. Can you feel it?
Oh God. You know what's terrible about this is the type of music that is very real in that society. I grew up with this shit.
Dude,
It's
Bible banging Pentecost.
What's that?
Bible banging Pentecost for 3 years in the 80s.
No. You sang the hymns in your church, like the ones where you get upbeat and stuff.
Right.
I'm talking about the bands and shit. That go around like your Michael W. Smith. That's just the tip. It gets fucking worse as you go down, and it's all bad.
Yeah, but in heaven, it would just be, I mean, if I'm let's say I'm God.
Yeah.
Let's say I was God. I'm not God. I don't think I'm God. I don't have a Christ complex, whatever.
He thinks he's got a little bit.
But
go ahead.
If
he owns cats.
If I'm sitting in a big old fucking celestial chair and I got multitudes fucking just praising me and telling me how cool I am, I'm gonna get fucking bored.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to rock this out, do some mask type shit, fucking little Duke Ellington, fucking.
Well, that's
who's your favorite God? You are. Who's your favorite God?
That's always the crazy part about the whole God story too, because when I was growing up, they taught me that he was lonely. That's why he created us. Mm-hmm. And you think about this, it's like, what the fuck? Like, what a cheap answer. He made us because he was lonely. Like, what? Come on.
God was an astronaut. If God existed, God was an astronaut. People say, because I like your Christians who say, well, it's got to be God because it's intelligent design. Why does it got to be God? Why can't it be some dude from fucking Delta Quadrant?
Yeah.
Fucking came here, he seeded the fucking planet, found some monkeys, fucked some monkeys, made people, and
sure, yeah,
and bam, went away. What if
some other society?
That's all that happened. And they came back like, say, 1,000 years later and said, wow, these fucking Neanderthals are out of control.
Yeah.
So fuck some Neanderthals. Because, there's that jump between Neanderthal and Homo sapien.
Yeah, they can't find the missing link.
I found the missing link.
It was literally a sausage
Trog
link.
came back to Earth.
Trog
found
they
it.
kicked him out of his society because he was fucking everything. And then they brought him to this planet where he found some things to fuck. And then now he's gone.
Yes. And so
that would totally be you.
So he banged the Neanderthal. Bam. And now we got Homo sapiens.
That would totally be you at a younger age. You'd be the guy going through not just the Earth, but the universe in all of space and time, trying to find some shit to bang.
Bang.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Captain Carnal.
So, but he's like, that's the intelligent design. There you go.
Yeah.
But, I mean, you know what? It makes as much sense
it
to
does.
say that it makes more sense, actually, because you can actually apply, quote unquote, a science of some kind, more of a science of that than you could.
Yeah.
Plus,
many Christians in general,
because Satan wants to trick us.
That's right. Yeah, exactly. It's built out of fear. It's built out of fear. It's a dangerous. This is very dangerous for your minds to when something good happens, you praise a God, and when something bad happens, it's your fault, your sin.
No.
That's fucking scary to think about. That's a dangerous way to live.
Say that again now.
This is generally what it is. It's when something really good happens, it's all glory goes to God. When something bad happens, that glory doesn't go to fucking God.
Okay.
That goes to you.
Sinner.
The sinner. Yeah.
But I forgot what I was going to say, and I had a good point.
Oh. Well, it'll come to you.
It'll come back to
you. Yeah. I just think it's kind of creepy. And the other thing is, this isn't the first time the story's been told before.
No. Oh, yeah, Gilgamesh and...
like I'm talking Horus, the story of Horus, and like ancient Egyptian cultures and shit, where he was born of a virgin, had 12 followers, and like this has been told before.
Now, Horus got all cut up in little pieces, and all his pieces got sent around the earth, right? That was Horus.
God, I don't remember the entire story. I just remember the beginnings of him.
But they were big dicks about this. No pun intended and that's not a preface, but they literally took his dick. When they cut him all up, they took his dick and put it in a jar and like hid that around the world. How fucked up is that?
God damn, you must have been quite the guy.
Not only do you have to fucking reassemble yourself, you got to find your dick.
After you come back together like the T-1000, now you have no dick. What are you going to do?
No dick, so he's got to find his dick. I think that was Horus.
Wow.
Because who is it with the scales when you die?
That's Ra, I think.
Ra.
It's either Ra or Anubis.
Anubis is it is Anubis. Because then I think Ra's on the other side, right?
Oh, I forget Ra.
Like the god kind of dude.
Yeah, those are all ancient Egyptian gods.
Yeah.
Horus was not one of their gods, I didn't think.
But he
the
still
story
got
of Horus
cut all up into a bunch of pieces and his dick is in a jar.
It's the sun god or something like that.
Yes.
So that's what
that was. Then you had the Sumerians.
Oh God.
That's the first ever cuneiform before it was cool. They were like cuneiform, the first written word.
Oh, gotcha.
Because they were like fuck.
Were they even before ancient China? Really? Mm-hmm. Like
they were like
ancient Asia,
pre-hipsters.
They wrote before it was cool.
They wrote before it was cool.
That's crazy.
It is crazy, especially when you read some of their writings, some of their fucking stories. Zechariah Sitchin may have embellished on some of it a little bit. But boy, these fuckers are writing shit about, and people say, well, it could be their sci-fi. But did they have makes you wonder, did they have the concept of
writing stories,
acting out stories at the time? And if that,
we'd have to talk to some behavioral scientists because I don't think
people, yeah.
I mean, if we're going to talk about religion too, I mean, the behavioral scientists like Jordan Peterson, for instance, he comes down and he says, listen, I don't believe in this religious stuff, but this stuff's super important. You have to read this and know what it is, where it came from, and why they wrote it. Yes. He said it is way too presumptuous of atheists, of people to say, well, we would have come to the golden rule anyway. Like he goes, no, absolutely not. Yeah, you would have, but it would have taken you so long to get there because to advance to a point where everybody has value, because they've studied like this, and they can still study this, and
people have to get tired of not having value, and
it's
that
insane.
Takes a long time.
Yeah, and he says it takes a long time. So for these things to be made, these were made from the underground, not from the kings, right down. That they realized, oh no, everybody has value, and that's kind of how they grew into what they are now today, into these crazy stories. But yeah, he said that you got to realize that value came from that.
Yeah, it is important to realize why we have religion in the first place.
Correct. Why these stories were made.
Why it's wore out its welcome.
Yes.
All this and more when we continue.
Yeah. And we're back.
Hey,
and
how you
now
doing?
We're drunk.
Drunk as fuck.
Yeah, you're right. That's exactly why they were at their welcome, because they became
it was behavioral. We needed. They're like, dude, these fucking, and it was probably Trog. Trog came back.
Fucking
these
Trog, the
fuckers
astronaut.
are still killing each other. Hold on. I'll make that bush burn. Hold on.
The burning bush.
Hey, dude, you with the beard. Yeah. Did you build a boat?
What's your name? Moses?
Moses?
Is that plural for
Moses? Just call me G. Hey, can you, I need you to build a boat. Yeah, big boat. Oh, wait.
That whole story was so fucking...
Hey, Moses.
Oh, God, here we go again.
Can you do me a favor and you build me a boat?
That's not Moses, but sure.
Boat. Noah.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, sure.
Noah.
Yes.
No.
I'll get him. 1 second.
God's been drinking.
Hi, I'm Noah. We're from completely different ages, but somehow we're in the same place at the same time.
You and Moses kind of look like.
Oh, so we all look alike to you? Our God is a racist.
No, well, back then everybody was the same color. We didn't have we did have the Tower of Babel thing, but I just changed our languages. I was on a rager.
Kind of that was kind of a shitty explanation for why there are so many languages. Really, there's this tower, and all of a sudden we can't talk to each other.
Well, no, I'd been drinking.
Oh, you've been drinking.
It's like 300-400 years straight, just fucking wasted, right?
Okay.
And so then I get there, and, usually I get there, they do all their fucking burnt offerings and shit, and it's always cool, it's a little party and orgies and shit. But I get there, and that's not happening. They're building this tower. It's this stupid... they didn't even get like 5 stories.
So you decide to make us speak different languages because they're building a tower?
I was drunk.
You were angry drunk, is what you were.
I was on a rager. Yeah. I had just swallowed 4 planets on the way here. I was just not in the mood.
Wow.
Yeah.
Hold on, let me get Moses again. Yeah, it's Moses. Hey.
Moses, what's up, man?
No. Don't act like we're fucking G's, motherfucker. Here, listen here.
Come on, man.
So you told me to extract some water from this rock, and you told me to speak to it, and I hit it with my stick, and now I can't go to the fucking promised land?
Dude, you fucking had that chip on your shoulder
Fuck that, I did
told you,
not.
Man, don't be coming at me with no fucking attitude.
I told you I was from the streets of Jerusalem. I told you I was from the streets.
But you weren't from the streets of Jerusalem, you fucking idiot.
You can take the dog out of the streets. You can't take the streets out of the dog.
That makes absolutely no sense. Hey, come on, man.
You invented the language.
I gave all your people
Yeah, but I'm part of that people, and I don't even get to go to the promised land because I hit a rock and instead of spoke to it.
You were like being a dick. You said, I did this.
Yeah, but I parted the water.
No, I did that. You just said, hey, remember I said, give me the sign?
Yeah.
And you didn't like that. I'm like, boom, bitches.
And then the whole burning bush thing, that wasn't me either?
I was shy. No, that was me. I was talking to you. That was how I got your attention.
I thought that was the leaf I ate coming down the hill.
You were fucked up.
Well, yeah, how about this fucked up? So you give me the 10 Commandments, and then you make my face fucking glow.
Let's back that up, Sparky. I gave you 15 commandments.
Oh, and I dropped one. Yeah, whatever.
You dropped one.
Yeah, I know. I've seen the movie. So because I was in your glory, all of a sudden I come down and I'm glowing. People are looking at me like I'm all fucked up then. I was never the same. Dude, I lost my woman.
You were fucked up.
Yeah.
And you dug it, man. When you came down, you were looking like a walking fucking glow stick, man. It was like a fucking heavenly rave. It was great. You got laid.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
From a dude. And then, guess what? That place was really happening, and what'd you have to do? You had to turn it all to salt. Burn it down.
Oh, Sodom and Gomorrah?
Yeah. That was a cool place before you fucked it up.
I didn't do that. That was Michael and Anthony. And I told them just a little object lesson. I didn't say raise the fucking place.
Okay, so you burned the place down, but Lot, he was one of my old buddies. I'm hanging out with Lot. His wife turns around to look at it, and she turns to salt.
Fucking trade secrets, man. Trade fucking secrets.
But salt? Really? She turned to salt? Why couldn't she just zap her and
Dude, I'm a dick. I used to kill people by them. I flooded the whole fucking planet.
That's true, except for Noah and his stupid ass. That dude's an inbred.
Yeah, we play poker together on Tuesday nights.
Oh.
Well, they were all inbreds, if you think about it.
Do they all let you in? Is it a bunch of sycophants?
No, not at all. Not at all. Don't play with Michael either. I think that fucker cheats.
Okay, one more thing, because I'm getting tugged back to earth. Whatever happened to Max Headroom?
Oh, he's up here with us. Max, we like Max. In fact, during the whenever it's telling me how cool I am, he's there too. He does the sign language.
See you later, God.
He has no arms.
I'm back.
Yeah, Jesus Christ. This really gone off the fucking rails.
What rails?
Happened?
Where we're going, we don't need
rails.
Sorry about that. We're just fucking having some fun with it.
It's a slow news week.
It's a slow news. It is a slow
Trump
news
must just
cycle.
be eating cookies or something. I don't know.
Boy, but Trump has had a few mouthfuls lately, the last few days.
Of cock?
I don't know. But
Maybe.
hey, how about that new bad lip reading?
It was decent. Not his best, but it was good.
Not his best, but it was pretty good.
It's tough to beat the Yoda song.
It's not too flattering for Trump. Oh, the thing is, he's getting just so fucking good with pretty much all of that. I mean, even when you look at all the Star Wars ones.
Yes, bad lip reading on YouTube.
Badlipreading.com.
Ooh.
We should put that down below.
I don't think that guy needs any help. If anything, he should put us down below.
But if we put him down below, then maybe he'd put us down below.
I don't think he will. We're pretty small fish.
Well, but not if we're cool to him. Yo, BLR in the house.
You know him by name.
That's just what I call him.
You call him BLR.
Yeah.
Wow. Do you know the guy's name?
No.
Okay.
I do not. Do you think Trog is a Luddite?
We're back to Trog, and now he's a Luddite?
Well, but Troglodyte?
See
what I did there?
So now Troglodyte were they the little, what do you call them, little ribs? What am I thinking? I'm thinking of a trilobite.
Trilobite. Yeah, trilobite. Yeah, troglodytes are they're down the human spectrum tree.
Are they the lizard?
No, I think they were apey.
Apey?
Apey-like.
Okay. They were apey.
Apey-like.
I'm getting some real apey vibes from them.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, they just kind of ate and fucked and killed. Probably
I know some people like that.
Maybe every once in a while they'd find fermented fruit. I'll bet you there were certain tribes back then, because they kind of started to group together. I'll bet you they'd find those fermenting fruit tree. They'd move. They'd like know that, oh, it's the fermenting fruit tree season. We have to go over here because all this fruit's on the ground. And we go and eat it. And then we get fucking drunk as shit. We get fucked up.
That had been pretty fun to pass around if you were the first ever creature to figure out. Like, if you eat this, it's fucking good time. It's it's a really good time.
Look at Larry. What's up with Larry?
I'm fucking feeling great.
Larry, man, what is that? What is that? What do you got there? Is that a banana?
Why is it Larry?
I don't know. Daryl.
Laryl. Combine them.
Laryl. You know that, I guarantee that's fucking happened.
What's that?
Laryl. That name's been given to someone.
I believe it.
Well, there's Laurel.
Well, don't rest on him.
Or two of them.
Or two of them, yeah.
Yeah. Laurels. What are your laurels? Are those ass cheeks?
No, they're not your ass cheeks.
What are laurels?
Don't rest on, I think laurels are accolades. Don't rest on your accolades, your past things that you've done.
Oh, so your laurels, your lauds.
I believe so. Yeah, yes. I believe that's exactly what it is.
The uplifting pieces of paper.
Just because you've made one good book, don't rest on it. Make another good book, which you are doing.
I'm doing book 3.
See, that's a good transition right there. That's a 9 out of 10.
The Reckoning.
And I'm going to rest on that.
There's not much going on in the news. Nobody's been accused of sexual harassment.
No, we're taking a break from that.
We're taking a break. We're on Christmas break from sexual harassment accusations.
That's good. That's good.
There's a movie that called Bitch.
Bitch?
It's a dark comedy about this woman who she's got a couple kids, 3 kids, and a husband, married to his job. Is he having an affair? I don't know.
Probably.
But kids are all entitled and everything, and mom is like a stay-at-home mom, and she's taking the kids and doing the thing, taking care of the husband, and she finally loses her fucking mind and thinks she's a dog.
Oh my god! Who's playing her?
This is like an indie movie.
Oh,
so
okay.
Nobody of merit. Actors.
Thinks she's a dog.
Other actors. So she just sits in the basement and just growls at anyone who tries to come down.
Oh my god!
And so that's what you see in the trailer, and the whole and then the husband has to take care of the family, right? Which does not go well. So hilarity ensues, but it looks done well.
Okay.
And we're watching what's the name of that show on Netflix?
Is it a show or is it a movie with Will Smith?
Oh, there's that one.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was
Bright.
thinking Bright.
That's a great fucking movie, man. Bright was it was very entertaining. Highly recommended. It's not that long of a movie, too. I think it's only like 70 minutes long.
It's crazy Will Smith did a Netflix movie.
Netflix is riding a tide right now, man.
Yeah, they've come out with some good shit.
Yeah.
What movies have they come out with?
Well, just their own stuff. I mean, it's entertaining enough to bring you in. So there's some stuff on Amazon Prime we haven't watched yet, but that we want to see.
Like?
I don't know. It's the Modern Maisie or Maisel or the one about the chick who's tries to be a stand-up comedian in like the 50s or 60s. That looks good. I'm never prepared for this kind of conversation. I just talk to you in shapes and colors.
Yeah.
That's what I do.
You definitely have you seen Star Wars yet?
Not the new one.
Okay,
no.
Gotcha.
See, I was gonna, and then my dick friend, we were gonna go together.
Yeah.
And then he said "fuck you" and went with somebody else.
It's crazy because the other friend that was so nice, the nice friend we'll go with, had people from out of town in town, and was going to try and run away from them, and I did him a solid.
He did do me a solid for that. We had fun too. Mm-hmm. We did have fun.
Sure did.
Friends in town. We went to we did we should talk about that. We did a house thingy. I
think we
escaped the room.
Didn't we talk about this last week?
Did we talk about it?
I think we did.
We did talk about it.
We did an escape room.
We did an escape room. We talked about it last week. Watch that one, and then you'll know what I'm talking about.
Okay. That's the fun thing about doing a weekly show. Like we talk a lot, and it's tough to know. You probably run into this too. It's tough to know what the fuck we've talked about outside of it.
Yeah.
And what we've already mentioned in a previous show.
And you're just like, but then you just go with it. And then when finally we do find the rails, you just got to blow the sand off it a little bit. And then, rails.
What are these? And you're thinking, God, we could take these off and turn them into something. And I'm like, well, no, we need
can make
that.
A windmill.
We need that so we could keep the trolley on it.
Keep going.
So, yeah.
First time you ever got beat up?
Me? Really?
You.
First time I ever got beat up.
When you were like in a fight, maybe you thought you were going to win, and then you didn't.
I got beat up by two kids at a Kmart. In a Kmart, in the sports department. I remember it was by the footballs. Dylan and CJ or BJ. I forget what the other kid's name
There's
was.
some lyrics here.
Sure.
Dylan and CJ.
Well, they were assholes to everybody.
Beat my ass. The sports bar.
But they didn't really beat my ass. I mean, they got me down. They kicked me a few times and stuff,
Yeah.
and then they just walked
But when
away.
you're, how old were you?
What the fuck? Oh, shit. It was grade school sometime.
Yeah,
So
it's still a traumatic event.
yeah.
You know, when you experience violence for the first time.
Especially when I had no ill will toward them. Like, I was just like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Like, what are you doing?
California ran into a lot of people like that.
Oh,
too.
I bet. Yeah, you probably had. When was your first time? It was that girl, right?
There was Shannon. Let me think. Was Jim Beeson before? You know, I do think I got beat up by a girl. Shannon beat the shit out of me because I lifted up her dress in the lunch line. She did not go for that, and that bitch could run fast. Fuck.
Yeah.
I remember, though, she was beating my ass more and more and more because I was laughing at her. Because even though it hurt and I'm getting kicked, I'm getting punched.
That's your reaction.
I was just laughing, man. I know. Yeah, but then there's Jim Beeson, which we got in a fight, and the teacher broke it up, and I was fucking winning that one. And we got taken to the principal's office, and then he gave us these baseball bats with these giant foam on them, looked like the old 1970s Joe Garagiola mics with the big foam.
Nice.
And then
I don't know that reference, but I know what mic you're talking about.
we went at each other with those things, and Beeson just beat the shit out of me with that thing. He was angry. Jim Beeson was a very angry man. I bet you he beats his wife nowadays if he's not.
Wow, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, he's angry.
Do you still beat your wife?
Oh, no, I stopped. I gave it up for Lent.
There's a story behind that question. It's a lawyer question. When you ask somebody, do you still do something that's awful, then there's no way for them to answer it without...
Well, especially if the judge says, answer yes or no.
Yeah, exactly.
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Dude, whose side are you on?
Yeah.
No, he'd be over here, right? Yeah. Well, it depends on the court, right?
Yeah.
Sometimes it's there. Sometimes he's there.
I wonder if the dude's even still alive.
Jim Beeson?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's probably married in a suburb somewhere. He's got like 5 kids. Probably about 18 grandkids.
You know, you've given up his last name and first name. I'm sure people could look him up.
Go for it.
Yeah. Have you looked him up?
No.
Oh. He's probably still in California.
Working for UNICEF. Because he got sick
very
of that.
specific.
He got sick of the family life.
Mm-hmm.
He left his wife, kids, grandkids. Now he works a turnip farm in Tunisia.
Wow. You know, it'd be really creepy as if you were somehow right on that.
I know, right?
Like, what the fuck?
Hey, you know what? When I die, like,
sure.
if things go the way I think it should, you know, I want to look at all the lists of things. I want to know, like, how many particular things have I touched? How many carrots have I touched in my life?
You want to know all the statistics.
All the stats. I want all the stats.
Why is that the thing you want to know?
I think it'd just be cool. How many times have I bitched about money and wished I had more? Okay. I mean,
yeah.
In that scenario, have I walked by, or just like
life-changing amounts of money?
Life-changing amounts of money.
Yep.
And didn't know it. You know, things like that. How many women could I have slept with in the 80s?
Oh, yeah, the ones that got away.
I did.
Yeah.
And of the ones I did, I mean, I know a good portion of them did not have a good time. But I wouldn't mind knowing that stat. It's like, well, how many do you think had a good time? I'd say, you know, probably 30% had a good time. You know what, John? They tear up.
Survey says?
They tear up on the envelope.
7%.
42%. You did better than you thought, John.
Congratulations.
See, that will give you an additional... You get 12 bonus points. We're going to put that up on the board.
Ding.
Oh, yeah. The end of your life turns into a fucking game show.
Yeah, like, oh, shit.
That you really want to win.
Yeah. That's what they start at. Well, you really want to win because...
Yeah. This is a good one.
This is... I hope you paid attention to Family Feud because it's kind of what this is.
Yeah. Oh, boy. Remember the sound of a stove turning on during The Wizard of Oz?
What? Oh, God. That was a bad part of your childhood, yeah. I have a feeling The Wizard of Oz is not one of your favorite movies because of that.
You know, it really didn't scar me that bad. I've watched it a few times. I mean, no, I'm good with it. In fact, we were talking about, I made another connection with Blues Traveler. Do you remember the one? Have you seen any of their music videos?
Blues Traveler? No, not that I know of.
Video music. They had one where, and this might be the hook. I just don't think it is. In fact, I might even look it up. But it's like you got these three characters. You have a Dorothy, Cowardly Lion, Tin Man, Scarecrow, right? Trying to get into this concert. Well, it's these, and when they show the inside of the concert, it's like they look like a really clean cut like 50s band, but when you look behind the curtain, it's Blues Traveler. Really.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And so these guys are trying to sneak to get in, but they keep getting. She has like fake ID and stuff, and she's all dressed like a real sexy ass Dorothy. And so they end up like sneaking in, but they end up actually pulling the curtain down so everybody sees.
Interesting.
So I don't know, but I thought if that's not the hook, that's another song. It's like they
had a few
theme.
hits.
Yeah, but
yeah.
No, that's kind of a theme. It's like, the hook. You hear this. If you haven't listened to the hook, listen to it. Watch it on YouTube with the lyrics, because it's just the ultimate genius fucking trolling.
Yep.
But. So if they're doing that, so basically the song is a veil in its own right, because when you actually peel back the veil and look at the song, it's just a song of contempt, and just, you're being trolled. I mean, because the guy is just telling you, I'm writing the song in a way that'll make you listen to it and love it. And what happened? It hit the fucking airwaves and went crazy.
Yeah.
But
that guy was ultra talented.
And then if you got, too bad he liked riding the horse so much.
Mr. Who?
Heroin, right?
He liked riding the horse.
Yeah, horse. The horse was what they used to call heroin. I think they call it chasing the dragon now.
That guy was fat as fuck. How the hell was he riding the
I guess towards the end he was not. Now, I could be wrong. This is all derivative information.
Wow. Because he's still around.
I thought he was dead.
Oh, I think he's still around. Actually, I know he is. Because at
work... What if he died yesterday?
Okay, so I don't know he is, but I have a pretty good source that he's not.
All right. We're going to find out.
Unless they have a different singer.
But either way, if the Wizard of Oz song, whatever one that is, if that's different than the hook, what I'm getting at is then they have a common theme of hiding this within that. So it's like I'd like to see what else they have that they might do something.
That hook was really hidden. Like, that was pretty crazy.
Dude, did you feel like a fucking idiot when you first fucking saw it? It's like, oh my God, I've been listening to this shit for years.
Oh, somebody told me to... Oh, Run Around. That was another one they did. That's right. Yeah.
Yeah, that was one.
Hook, yep. But Anyway was their other one, yeah. That's right, right.
Videos.
God damn, that brings back some old memories. Yeah, John Popper. John Popper is the lead singer of Blues Traveler. He's still around.
Still alive?
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to give you that.
They are still, they're still doing shit.
Someone told me he died of a heroin overdose.
No.
All right. I rescind that. See, now we no longer have derivative information.
Bobby Sheehan died in 1999. He was the bass player for Blues Traveler.
Wow, a lot of bass players die. Or leave the band.
Yeah, well, it's rhythm section in general. We're weird people.
Videos. 'Cause I'm curious about which one the...
Bobby Sheehan, how did he die? Bassist of Blues Traveler, Sheehan. Oh, he died of an accidental overdose of heroin. That's where he got that from.
Okay, so
cocaine,
I was very close.
Not just DH, cocaine and Valium.
Hey, if you're going to do it, might as well do it right.
Yeah, Sheehan had his own group of fans called Front of Bob, who always meet in front of the bass player during live shows.
Really?
Yeah. Bobby Sheehan died.
Okay, so it wasn't the hook.
It might have been Run Around. That was a really famous song from him.
Oh, I remember that one. Let's find out.
Lately, well, you're looking this up. Have you ever heard of synthwave music?
Yes.
I've been getting into that big lately. It's crazy. It's almost like 80s montage music.
Yeah. It's kind of cool.
But
in fact, I've got a few synthwave packs for my Launchpad.
Oh, it's fucking great because it's that old 80s sound, but with modern technology on it now. So they can really make it kick.
But it's still that sound.
And they'll take it and make it sound like it's being played on a VHS tape. And it's, I don't know what it is, but I bought 2 packs of songs.
Okay.
off of iTunes, and just like, holy shit, it's so fucking good. I can't stop listening to it.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I like, especially the way they kind of kept true to the sound.
That's the whole thing. They want to
Yeah.
keep as true as they can to it. And it brings me back to like that early 90s, late 80s shit that I remember as a kid. Because shit, I was born in 84. My memory's kind of fuzzy,
I
you know?
remember that New Year's.
You remember New Year's 84?
Yeah, that's when Van Halen came out with 1984.
That's
I was
great
on the
album.
magazine crew at the time. We were in Tahoe.
Oh, shit.
Drinking Andre champagne all fucking night.
It was 84. That's crazy. Because
Nasty.
I
It was
wasn't
like-
born
It
until
was the
6
cheapest
months
stuff
later.
we could get, so we bought a case of it. It was like $2.50.
Jesus. I remember that
great.
New Year's 1984.
I remember. No, I remember I got in a fight with this dude. It wasn't really a fight. He was a friend, and he was always freaking out about shit. He's always just getting all like fucking mental, and fucking threw him against the wall because I was wasting. I'm like, dude, we're going out with fucking people, man. You gotta fucking chill. So I just like grabbed him by the scruff, put him against the wall. I'm like, dude, come on, get your fucking shit together. And then he had a really quick 60-second cry, and then he was good.
Yep.
I'm like, really?
You saw him.
Oh, this happened quite a few times.
Oh, bummer.
He was always getting slammed against the wall or something like that. Dude, we're people,
Stop being a cunt.
I might get laid.
Yeah.
I might not. If I don't, it's your fault.
Oh, God. Here we go. No wonder he cried all the time.
Yeah, I think it was run around. Yep.
Run
But
around.
you should watch the video. It's a really cool video.
I'll check that out.
Fucking Dorothy and shit.
What's your favorite music video of all time?
Oh.
This is tough because I'm trying to think of mine right as I came out of my mouth. And I'm trying to think what. I used to watch music videos all the time. I'm sure you had an era where you did as well.
REO Speedwagon. I don't want to know.
Wow. Okay. I don't know that one, but
Or Cheap Trick. If you want my love, you got it.
okay.
That's where they had the lights that were swaying back and forth. And this is before CG. So they actually had to have the lights swing
cool.
back and forth. And then they were swaying opposite in tandem.
I would say the one that comes to my mind, which is probably on top 10 for a lot of people, is the Aha video. That was so well done.
Oh.
Take on Me.
That's a great video.
That was so
I
well
rescind
done.
everything.
Yeah.
I said.
Oh, really? That's the one?
No. White Stripes.
Which one? The
Give
Lego
up,
one?
give out, give in.
That's not White Stripes. That's
Or White Shadows.
there we go. Oh, yeah, you like that video. That's a
That
modern
one.
video too.
Yeah.
That's really good.
I'd have to say that one.
Cool.
Because it's just so... It gets you.
Yeah.
That one, that's one of those
That white cloth
songs
on the
and
face.
just and the face and just the dude with the bat, you know, in the grubby underwear, and then the girls who were like crawling. It's complete obscure abstractions.
Yep.
It was fucking awesome. It's so White Shadows, give up, give out, give in.
You know, it makes me wonder, like, if I thought about this from time to time, it would be great to grab a band like, so let's just grab David Byrne, for instance, because we're
Okay.
both David Byrne heads now, and take him and go, here, David, here's the deal. We see your music video for this song you guys had back then. If you were to redo it with the technology we have today, what would you make? Just curious. If they had obviously the palette's the same, but the tools are different now.
That could be a show. That could be like a reality show.
That'd be kind of cool to see what they would come up with. What would they change? What would they do differently now that the technology is there?
Ooh, you get a bunch of 80s bands.
Yeah.
And they have to re-record their big song and make the music video of it.
Yeah.
And,
In modern, yeah.
And so that's the season. It would be like five or 8 bands, right? And then they just get voted off.
That would require a lot of fucking money and time. Yeah.
Dude, look at these fucking shows they do now.
Dude, nobody wants to pay for this shit, though. That's the problem.
What do you mean nobody wants to pay for it?
Nobody's buying any of this media anymore. Netflix is about Netflix and one of the streaming
reality
services.
shows?
Any of that stuff.
You know
Nobody
what? But
buys it anymore.
If you serve it in the right place, serve it up in the right place, if Netflix did it or if HBO did it,
Yeah.
it'd be a hell of a lot better than network.
Oh, absolutely. I agree.
Yeah.
But these people have to realize that making $0 is less than making $2, right?
Yes.
When you make something, put it out there a la carte and say, here's the deal. You can buy this movie for $2.
Ooh.
I guarantee you a lot of people would go and buy that shit.
I'd buy that shit.
Because now it's not worth their time to go and try and find a way to illegally get it or stream it or something like that. It's $2. Look at the apps on the App Store. Like $2 is twice as much as your $0.
I don't remember the last time I pirated a game at all.
Yeah, on an Apple device?
Well,
yeah, absolutely.
Any Apple, PC, whatever.
Oh,
I just buy everything now.
I don't pirate any video games. I always put the money.
Well,
same with music.
Years ago, I used to.
Music, I might listen to it first on YouTube, but if I like it, I'm gonna go and support them.
See, the thing is, I agree with that.
I don't
because I bought White Stripes or White Shadows.
Yeah.
I bought that one, but
I just don't pirate.
No, I get that. I used to pirate a lot of software. I was a software hoarder.
Oh, I did for a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, because it was a thing, right? You figure out how to do it. I remember when I discovered my first War Dialer in 1988.
I don't know what that means.
A War Dialer was is a hacking tool, and what you'd do is it would just dial. You'd give it a series of phone numbers. You know, here's area code 612, whatever 555.
Sure.
You know, 000 through 9999, and then it would just sit there and dial, and then it would log when it hit a computer. And so in the morning you get up. And you go, oh, I got 10 computers there. And you just start dialing. I remember one time, God, one of them was this prominent doctor in town. It was his computer, right? And he would put his transcriptions on there, on the...
oh, boy.
And then his secretary would just log in and download them, and then she'd transcribe everything. But there was no protection, no HIPAA.
God, that's crazy.
I'd be listening to this, like, her vagina.
Jesus, dude,
no, man, just stop. Yeah, but no, that was kind of hilarious. But yeah, I got into a few schools, just places that didn't have any, and I never did anything. It was just like, can I get in?
Nobody knew what internet security was.
Yeah,
you know.
Yeah, because it wasn't. There's like, it's just a computer. What are they gonna do? It's no, it's a thing.
Yeah.
No,
they're not gonna come through the electricity and get me.
Yeah, actually they are.
Yeah, they really are. They're gonna come through
in the movie The Darkest Hour. Did you ever see that one?
No, and I have a feeling I'm not gonna want to.
Conceptually, it was great. It was one of those movies. I'll put a comment on Skyline. We're gonna come back to Skyline.
Okay.
Talk about that. But this is like where you got these kids, I think 4 or 5 kids, they're on vacation, fucking Italy, Barbados, I don't know where the fuck it is, but they're somewhere. Mexico somewhere, or Spain, Brazil. And all of a sudden it's crazy. Shit starts happening. And it's just, it's normal, and then it's not normal. And basically you just see all these people who are just kind of like, just kind of burning up, just, or exploding into just powder. And people are like, what the fuck? And then these guys figure out that these beings are shielded so that they can't see them, but basically the world's fucked at this point.
What the fuck?
I mean, it's one of those where the world is just fucked. Aliens? Yeah, aliens.
Okay, got it.
Yeah, there's no getting around. It's fucked.
Okay.
It's a good movie though. It's a decent movie called The Darkest Hour.
What's Skylines then?
So Skyline, you saw Skyline, right? I think you did watched it here a long time ago. Skyline was done by the guys who were working on Battle of Los Angeles. Remember that one with Two-Face?
Oh yeah, I know you. Yeah, I've seen that. I saw that in the theater.
Yeah, so before that movie came out, these guys broke off and decided to do their own movie. They had a big lawsuit and shit. But Skyline was about these people who wake up in this apartment after a big fucking party, and slowly, as they wake up one by one, they notice there's some weird shit going on outside and blue lights, and they open the windows, and you got these giant ships in the sky, and they got these big beams that are going down. You see people they're sucking up people, and so that's another movie where you're fucked.
Oh, okay.
Completely fucked. Well, there's a Skyline 2.
Oh,
because
Jesus.
Skyline was, because it was one of those movies where the characters were like, let's hide behind the chainsaws.
Oh God,
one of those.
Yeah.
And
real good character
you got
development.
this one character, because this was I think they're in Florida, and he's like, let's go, we got to go to the ocean, man, we're getting a boat, we can go out to sea, they'll never catch. They're in the fucking air, okay?
Yeah.
I think if they can come down to the ground, they can come down to the water.
Yep.
But so just everybody just kind of ends up kind of fucked in that one.
But these are good movies full of hope.
I know, but now there's a Skyline 2, and we watched the trailer for it, and it's getting like a 62% on tomatoes, across both boards.
What the fuck?
Yeah, so
maybe they didn't fuck it up.
We watched the trailer, and the CG, I mean, everything looks fucking beautiful.
Really?
Yeah, so I'll watch it. I have it.
Nice. Oh, you do?
I do.
Oh.
I have Bitch, too.
Oh.
Not the sequel. It's
You
not out yet.
already have these movies?
Yes.
You ordered them off of Amazon or
yes.
Apple Movies?
Legitimate means only.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. Because he used to pirate.
I've been watching Mindhunter, too.
Oh.
It's a show on Netflix, which he doesn't have because he's a fucking Luddite.
I don't do the Netflix.
Why don't you do Netflix, just out of curiosity?
Just don't watch a lot of movies.
But there's not just movies.
I don't watch shows. I don't watch movies. I don't spend my time doing that.
Oh, you're so cool.
No, I spend my time doing other worthless things.
I'm playing Inside.
Yes.
It's a brutal game.
It is. Which part are you at now?
I think I figured out how to get through the puzzle, but then motherfuckers under the water. Okay, that guy's a dick. And you know what's fucked up?
Oh, the creature following you?
Yeah, with the big fucking hair.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Dude, this was a thing. This sort of fucking God. Remember I told you about the dream I had at my grandparents' place where the big train car was out in the driveway, and I walked through the train car. It was a caboose, and I had that thing about cabooses.
Yeah.
Walking through, and that thing is sitting in the back. It, almost fucking exactly like that thing underwater.
No kidding.
It's got all that fucking hair, because this thing just had this fucking hair.
Like shadowy
and leathery. And
Are you still in a submarine at this point?
No.
Okay.
So I'm at this thing where I have to jump down into the water. I go down and hit a red button, and then I need to get the fuck back up and out of the water.
Before this thing gets to you.
Right.
Yeah.
And so then I run down to the next place where I get in the water. I get in the water, and I got to wait for him to come to me and get close to me. And then I got to time it so I can get the fuck out of the water. And I run back to the other opening. I jump in the water. And as I'm swimming down, I think I need to hit that button. And then as the door closes, fucking swim the fuck up and out of there. Because that little motherfucker gets me every time. He drowns a 10-year-old boy.
Yep. Pulls him down. You see the kid slowly dying, and it's brutal.
That is brutal.
Yeah.
Got fucking tore up by 3 dogs.
Yep.
Who were gaily tearing me to shreds.
Yep. The happiest of tearing and shredding. Absolutely.
Yeah, that fence bit.
That was cool.
There's some trepidation there.
Yeah, of course there is.
Yeah, I mean, because even I'm playing a game. I'm just that's serious trepidation.
Yep.
I'm like, I'm on this dogs. The only thing that could make that worse is if one of the dogs came. Like I have 2 of them instead of 3 on one side. I had 2 on one side and 1 on the other.
Yeah.
Because then you're fucked.
Well,
Jump.
The whole way to beat that puzzle is to get down, get them all to come to that side, go to the other side, get them, and then
pull a plank.
Yeah.
Get back to the fence, and then don't jump. After you pull a plank, don't jump and bounce off the fence.
Yeah.
Because the dogs will eat you.
Yeah.
For some odd reason, I do that a lot.
That's cool how they have to go to the background and then come back around. Yeah.
Yeah, but I bounce off the fence.
Oh, don't do that.
And then they get me.
Would be a smart kid, not a dumb kid.
I love that submarine because that thing was fucking resilient.
It was cool.
And then once I figured out how to get through that one, because you had to keep bashing it. I don't know why I had to keep bashing the wall. I think that was just a red herring.
Yeah.
Because then once you get that fucking door open, then you're just like...
It gets crazy because in the water area, I mean, some shit will happen to you, and then it'll change it up a little bit.
That line you got to walk through and mimic what everyone does.
Yeah.
That is probably one of the more brutal deaths from the fucking drones.
Yep.
Because they shoot out this like taser. And, taser's got the little strings on it.
Yeah.
But this is a very strong taser, and I think this thing's rooted deep in you. So while you're pierced and being electrocuted, this thing's dragging you away in the most violent way possible.
Yep.
It's like, I love this game. You guys are dicks.
There's no happiness to it either. Like, it just kind of, thus far you've just escaped one horror into the next horror, right? I mean, it's just, there's no happiness, no light at all.
And just think of that torment God was talking about. If you healed as fast as you were wounded, and they could just hack on you forever,
that would not be good.
It'd be like, oh, come on, I stole some powdered donuts.
They weren't even good. If I could do it again, I would have done it.
Or, as the Christians say, if you don't know Jesus, you'll go to hell. So, like, the Aborigine dude living down in Australia, he's just minding his own fucking business, living in his cave, growing corn, fucking taking care of shit. Boom. He's why am I here?
Yeah.
Well, you didn't know Jesus. Who the fuck is Jesus? That's for you to know.
My little Christian upbringing school, their counteraction to that, because the kids were asking those questions, was, well, no, everybody will have a chance to hear the word. So their rationale is that everybody will hear of the word and deny it before the end of time.
No, I don't think that's true. I think that's a lie.
Well, really, you think?
I do. Another game I've been playing is Portal Bridge Builder Dude.
Portal Bridge Builder Dude.
Portal Bridge Construction. Oh, fuck. Sorry.
I thought it was called Portal Bridge Builder Dude. I'm like that. They should work on their
Bridge Construction
name.
Portal. BC Portal. That's what it's called.
Bridge Construction Portal.
Yeah.
What do you do in this?
So it's like the bridge. You've seen like the physics bridge constructor, right? There's a million of them, but this is like one of the good ones.
Yeah.
And then you've seen Portal. It's a marriage of the two.
I see. Interesting.
It's really cool because you have to build these bridges because like you've got these portals. So you have to build these bridges or ramps, and so that when they go through this portal, you know, all this shit will happen. So they'll bounce right, or so it's
the cars, right? This one where the cars get sent. Okay,
and it's there's some difficulty.
Yeah, of course. I remember the bridge one. There was some difficulty in that too. You could just you could kind of fuck with it though too. I remember sometimes I made a swing that kind of worked, and somehow got to the other side.
It teaches you things too.
Sure does.
You learn like about physics,
trusses and shit.
Trusses. Gorogoa.
Yeah.
What do you think? You just finish it?
I like it. I'm in the middle of it, I think, still.
What do you like about it? I'd like to know. I'd like your take. What you think? What's your?
I like how it doesn't hand you the answer right away. It'll give you hints on pieces of paper. The one thing I don't like about it is you can just kind of spam the thing and then find where you can separate the images, right?
Yeah, you could.
I mean, you could. I'm not doing it that way, but I see that mechanic and I break it immediately.
Well, no. Yeah, I saw that mechanic too, and I was a little cold in the head. I didn't really break it right away. I just kind of like, I just figured it out. Move it.
It kind of guides you, it breadcrumbs you in a way, but then you reach this point where with all of the areas that you've unlocked, now you have to figure out how to get this kid to keep moving, right? How do you got to put like something else in his bowl?
The bowl.
Yeah, the bowl.
Yeah, the bowl one where he was like, you had to walk to the right. You'd say, okay, go over here. He'd walk. He'd stop. He'd look. And you know he's thinking, dumbass. And he'd turn around and walk back to where he was. I'd be like, no, go here. But then you had to figure out how to. But it was still, even
really
though that mechanic was there, it still took a while to, figure that out.
Yeah, absolutely. No, that game is awesome. It's just cool how the art, the sound, all of that stuff behind it, how you have to like back out of one of the pictures just so right, and then you realize, oh shit, this fits with the other one. Link them up, and then something happens.
Boom, boom, boom. Yeah. It's pretty cool. I can't wait for VR gaming, man. I mean, true, like VR gaming that's not as cumbersome.
Yeah.
I just want to.
It's coming.
I just want to put a jack in my head.
Oh, we're a ways away from that.
How long before we have the Bluetooth insert? Yeah, you get the Bluetooth. It's just under the skin. You just can't even tell.
Well, they've come up with wireless headsets already. So next will be
the Bluetooth transceiver should go under here.
Well, I don't know why they aren't focusing more on streaming the content to the device on your face. Like, why does that have to be the all-encompassing thing that does the computing? You know what I mean? Because, I mean, they're already streaming video shit, like your Steam box that you're getting. Right. I mean, this shit already exists. Maybe it's just too much information to stream to a device.
Or maybe the current technology, they haven't gotten quite the ROI out of the current technology that they want. Because I would put money on it, that they have other technologies just queued up.
Yeah, probably.
It's like, nope, we need 2 more years out of the Oculus Vive, that little spectacularity. And then we'll move on to the implants.
It's sort of that way and sort of not, because, yeah, they need to sell those for a while, but in that market, the first one to get this fucking crazy technology out to the market generally makes a lot of fucking money on it.
What if that technology's being controlled?
Oh, God, here we go.
What if?
Why would the government give 2 flying fucks about these virtual reality glasses at this point?
What if the government's being controlled? What if it's just a big fucking Pinocchio show?
Wow.
What if?
I think we're giving our government too much credit.
Yeah. Well, no. I don't. No, I think the government is a puppet as well.
Yeah.
It's Trog.
Oh, Trog, the astronaut floating through space, fucking everything in sight.
Trog's like now we're fun. See, because now we're not just
fucking Trog.
We're just not.
All hail Trog.
Yeah, so Trog comes back. He's like, that's how he talks.
That's how he talks.
Yeah.
No wonder he got along with the
troglodytes,
Neanderthals.
Yeah. Maybe
Neanderthals, I guess.
Neanderthals, yes, because they were tall.
That's exactly why they're called Neanderthals. Yeah.
And they meandered everywhere.
And
so instead of just calling them tall travelers, they call them Neanderthals.
We're gonna end it with that. We've reached our point now. You're gonna have to come up with our sponsor.
Our sponsor?
Our sponsor.
Navy blue bed tights.
Navy blue bed tights?
Yes.
What does a navy blue bed tight do? And why is it only in one color?
It's sleepwear.
Okay.
And Navy blue is the name of the company.
Okay.
Because they used to provide clothes to the Navy, but now they don't do that anymore. So they make bed tights. And it's just this little leotard thing you wear to bed. And it's really warm. It's like a Lycra type thing with with a felt padding.
Well, thank you, Navy blue bed tights, for sponsoring. And thank you for not just selling your product to the Navy. Sing us out, John.
Don't forget to represent me. Just tell me how cool I am at least once. Come on, Aaron. I got your mom's leg. Okay. All right. I'm joking here. I'm not going to sing out, but I just want you guys to know. I know I've been a dick the last few thousand years, the wars and shit, but in all actuality, I'm not a bad guy once you get to know me. So, if you make it up here, right, and not that axe wound thing they got brewing down there, it's a pretty big thing. We're going to go see that this weekend, so it'll be cool. Got tickets anyway. But So anyway, I gotta go get sung to, and get some beatitudes and shit. So, okay, bye. Hey, you gonna eat that?